Hey everyone, just gonna give you a little progress update. It's been about 3 days, 4 days maybe, 3 days since the last video, and made a fair bit of progress. So we did end up getting in a bit of machinery. So it turns out that it's not that we didn't want to use machinery, but there's, I don't know, some communication issue, not from me, but anyway. So yeah, after all that hard work and digging that we did, we ended up getting a tractor in anyway. So yeah, he did a good job. So that's what it looks like now. Yeah, got all the grass and weeds out and everything, and he sort of put in the plow tines to push up some garden beds. So just here we've got, I put in the strawberries. They had to get in the ground because we had them sitting in a black plastic bag, a garbage bag, for like a whole week, and just, you know, gave them a sprinkle of water. So we dug them out of the ground, out of one of Grandma's friend's backyard, because she was going to plant some trees instead. And yeah, popped them in a black garbage bag and put a bit of water on them and put them in the shed. And yeah, they were thriving in almost complete darkness, which is quite surprising. So anyway, that's good. So yeah, I got them in the ground just 2 days ago. Yesterday I couldn't do any work because it was raining. Doesn't look like it now. It wasn't like heavy rain, just enough to, you know, not want to ride my push bike out here to do farming and get soaking wet and then ride home again. Would have been very uncomfortable and not necessary. So today I've just dug out, you know, I'm trying to get the levels right, the soil levels right for these rows of strawberries, because they like to do a little bit of flood irrigation here. We've got basically unlimited water, so we can do that, but I would like to still get a dripper system, just because, yeah, I don't know, it's just more efficient, and you can turn it on and then turn it off, rather than, you know, having to sort of use, like, you know, use the water supply for hours just to fill up these trenches. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, and oh, also we planted a heck of a lot of potatoes. So it was like a whole, you know, 30-kilo sack of potatoes that we planted, and a couple other bags of smaller, nice looking ones that have the you know, the roots. I'm not sure what the proper name for them is, but anyway, they had roots coming out of them, and they've all gone in the ground. So from about here, so this row down here, over to this stick here, so that's all potatoes. So we're going to end up with apparently somewhere in between 10 and 15 30-kilo sacks of potatoes. So we're not going to be able to eat that many potatoes, so we'll definitely be selling a few. Yeah, and apparently, you know, we'll get a little bit of money out of that, so that'll be nice. I've got to plant a bunch more seeds today, starting on from this here. I think we're going to leave a couple of rows here just for I don't know, my brother-in-law planted things up to there where you can see. Oh no, he's planted in here as well. So I think he's put in maybe hot chilies, or possibly like capsicum. So I'll start planting from here and go this way. And today I'm going to plant spring onions. What else was there? Spring onions, tomatoes, one of the chilies, I think the hot chili actually, so brother must have planted the capsicum. They just call them, you know, peppers here, so I always get confused. And what else? I'm not going to be planting pumpkin or watermelon today, but the plan is, don't know if you can see, I showed you in the last video that part of Deep Rip down into that depression down there. So because that is always, you know, I can flood that area anytime I like, just by opening up the spring. So that'll be a really good spot, and there's heaps of room for you know, pumpkins and watermelon to spread out and just go absolutely crazy down there, hopefully. And then yeah, so hopefully we get a really good crop off that, and we can, you know, feed our cow or whatnot later, or you know, whatever we get with the leaves, the not so much waste product. But anyway, I'll have to look into that, make sure it's okay to actually feed them watermelon and pumpkin leaves, but I think it should be okay. Alright, I'm going to take this that I got at the local bazaar over to the spring, because I'm going to show you what I found over there the other day when I was digging around. So it's a good thing, not what I expected, but it's good. Okay, I'll see you there.